Hello YouTube audience friends, this is the Ninjahype channel, I'm Edwin. So, due to too many recent orders, our team overall is quite busy. So there's no time to make long YouTube videos. If so, it hasn't been updated for a while. First of all, we are very sorry here. In addition, thank you very much for your trust in the Ninjahype team. So let's begin now. In this video, first and foremost, I would like to create a comparison video showcasing 3 different hoodies. Because of this brand called Hellstar recently, it has gradually become popular. Many customers have been requesting us to do this evaluation related to hoodies. So I took some time, picked 3 models in the warehouse. This is an alternative version of hoodie, so let's make a comparison. First and foremost, I placed it in my hand. You should see a big difference by looking at it like this. What about the current market? Many people sell these 2 models. This hoodie is from Hellstar, but there are numerous versions available. How can we improve the way we blow dry them? Or can you not spend a large amount of money to purchase this low quality version? So please continue to observe. If you're interested in our videos, please don't forget to follow us. Thank you very much. Alright, first and foremost, what I want to open is this. Hellstar is a relatively basic model, but it serves its purpose well for everyday use. A piece of distressed hoodie, make an old washed hoodie. You can also guess which version of the hoodie is more expensive. The cost of this hoodie on a specific site is $80. Let me show you a quick demo first. You can let me know in the comments section which one is the more expensive option. So first and foremost, on this side of my left hand, this hoodie, you can see this print will be more vibrant. In my view, this print, the tactile sensation is more 3D, hierarchical. Check the back. The back is also a Hellstar very classic logo. Next, let's take a look and examine it closely. This one, in this case, in my view, this print is somewhat boring. This washing mark is too much. It has been overwashed, just a little excessive. However, this hoodie has an overall weight, and I just realized that it is still about the same. Just in me, if I hold it like this, it feels about the same, just this position. The difference in the print of these 2 hoodies is really huge. You can see it right in front of the camera, this stamp including the ones behind. Just feel that the traces of aging are a bit too heavy. Just saw this whole thing. This part, including the front part, is too biased towards gray. In fact, this hoodie shouldn't be like this. The aging traces must not be so obvious and heavy, just like that. This should be just a slight aging. So I've said so much, you should be able to guess now. The version I currently possess should be relatively costly, merely a superior version. Now let's compare this. Leading label. Because the color of these 2 models, the size is a bit different. So I put them closer to one side for you to watch. Target words. From what I've seen, it should be similar. So let's take a look at the fabric inside. Fabric inside. Touch it and take a look. This is the lower priced version here. Inside is a relatively thin looped cotton, like the fabric of this towel. Inside is woolen cotton. This is the low priced version. What about the higher priced version? I can perceive the contrast now. This version is more costly. The entire weight of the hoodie is anticipated to be heavier. Still need to be biased, it is the texture and the cut of it. Just when I take it, it is still better than before. You can move closer to get a better look. Examine the fabric of this hoodie. If you desire to see more intricate details, I will place several pictures in the link. You can also leave comments below. Please go ahead and open the link to view this hoodie. Make sure to check out more details and information about it.
Subsequently, the subsequent 2 models are also highly favored by a large number of people. What we sell on our website is of excellent quality. We have sold over 100 items in the previous month. So let me demonstrate first. You can make an initial guess. Which version is comparatively more expensive? Start with left one. Following is the one located on the right side. The contrast of these 2 is clear. I can come closer to demonstrate. This print is relatively, in my opinion, touching is clearer, and the details are even more abundant than before. If I bring it closer for you to see, you will be able to see that this stamp is still quite rough and has not been smoothed out yet. Certain sections of the content are unclear, especially towards the edges of the text. When it comes to clarity, this part of the flame is comparatively vague, similar to the seam of this pocket. In actuality, in my opinion, the handling of this is extremely rough and unrefined. So now it's still obvious. This is a lower priced version. That is to say, if I take it out separately, you may not observe such a conspicuous dissimilarity. Therefore, if they are placed in close proximity, clearly perceive this is a good version. The craftsmanship of this is in the details. Will be refined. Your thoughts on this version? The stamp part has just become more refined over time. On edge processing of this stamp, it is obvious compared to just now. So let's have a quick glance at it below. The portion that is situated behind this and the rest. Let me show you a closer look. You can clearly see this print. The color of the print is white. Due to the less refined workmanship of this particular version of the stamp. There are certain sections that should have been blurred. Additionally, it does not feel as refined or polished as it could have been. You see this speckled part? Not overly delicate. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. Only this. More expensive. If you look at its back, there are some parts that need to be processed with blur. It also did it. So let's examine more closely. This location is clearly suspicious. There is an overlapping blur effect that can be observed. So we didn't see it in the cheaper version. Another element to consider is the hoodie. There ought to be some of this, including the previous section, washing and processing of old materials. For example, the red color of this part of the printing is more towards white, so obviously it has a water washing process. So we didn't see it in the cheaper version either. Additionally, this section of the pentagram is very clear. Observe this part of the pentagram. The impact of overlapping these 3D shadows. Then let us take a look at this hoodie once more. This task is executed in a highly unsatisfactory manner. It is reminiscent of a subpar performance, for example, it's like a painting drawn by a child and a fine arts major. Painting by student. The distinction is still very significant. It is evident on this inexpensive version of the hoodie. I did not observe this type of effect from the washing and aging treatment. I have not seen the part before and after. It is extremely obvious when wearing a hoodie like this. Other individuals can easily determine what you are wearing. It is without a doubt a counterfeit item.
Okay, now let's take a look at the next one. This one also sells very well on our website. It can also be said to be a tail clothing with a top 3 sales volume. So I obtained 2 separate versions of the exact same item at different price points. When I placed it in this particular location, you should all be able to see the difference now. So it's 2 pieces of this print, including this color and the size of this logo. There are some differences. So if I do not say which price is high and which price is low, can you guess which one? Which one has better quality? Then I'll disclose the answer later. First, let me discuss this. 1. From an intuitive standpoint, one might question whether this logo will be larger in size compared to its current version. Then I will simply choose the one with the higher price. Well, in that case, if we examine the details,
This Hellstar logo is also oversized, hence it is closer in size to the genuine product. When considering its stamp part, it is extremely obvious that the print is predominantly white in color. Yes, that is correct.
The low quality version has a common issue due to its stamp being typically yellowish. If you say the higher priced version, you can see that its printing is more towards white. I will compare the fonts later. The version of this font that is more expensive will have a bolder appearance. Furthermore, this specific font is washed in its design. The fabric's water washing process will be more natural. If I compare the two processes together, see it clearly. Did you see it? Is this one a little more yellow? You look at this one. Printing overall, including a portion of the font in total. This typeface will be even thinner. Including whole stamp, logo size will also be slightly smaller. Undoubtedly, if I refrain from comparing the two things together, you may not experience such a substantial disparity in magnitude. But the difference comes when they are compared together. So let's look at the back. The following part, it is also very obvious when you put it together like this. Two stamps, one is more yellowish, one is somewhat white in color, so it appears. Additionally, regarding the handling of this detail, there are also variances between these two. In the part of the stamp, we can see the printed part behind. Or print. Clarity of workmanship. The version with the higher price is still superior. Generally, I feel the logo will be bigger. What are your thoughts on this? Analyze this. I have an opposite feeling about this. This location, this postage stamp should not contain any blurry sections. It instead did a blur processing, so I feel that this is a stamp. The clarity is not enough. See, because I lack genuine products now, I can't compare. But based on my intuition, I believe that printing of this piece should not have been handled properly, including entire print, colors also slightly yellow. The primary distinction between the two is this. Concerning fabric and printing, what about the weight? I have the same feeling, almost identical. There is minimal disparity between them. If you ask, do you enjoy this type of regular quality version? Then the price will be even more affordable. I will also put it on the website. When you make a purchase on our website, choose which one. Just normal quality is fine. Just ordinary quality. Ordinary quality will be on our website. That is the one on my right hand side. This type. Improved quality, I will write it. Higher priced option can choose. Okay, so now you can buy on our website, still have the discounts for this. Black Friday, that is for every $100 purchase. You can enjoy a $20 reduction. This time is valid until November 25th. If you are interested in this promotion, please don't miss it because this is the biggest discount on our website this year. So what about this discount? Only once a year. Please don't miss it. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, please tell me in the comment section. I will in the next video continue to bring you more content. Thanks, goodbye.